There's nothing quite as satisfying as amazing your friends with an amazingly simple trick that only you know the secret behind. It's also very annoying when a magic trick is performed on you that you cannot figure out. That's why you have to keep watching, because here are 15 amazing, yet super easy magic tricks you can do with everyday objects.
Amazing!
Number 15. Ring on the rope trick. Here's a safety pin, a piece of cloth, a ring, and some string. Placing the cloth over the other items and fidgeting around for a short amount of time, the ring can be inserted over the string. Seem impossible? Here's how it's done. Below the cloth, you need to loop the string. Then place the ring through the loop and bring up another side of string. This is the side that you pin. Take a close look. Also, make sure to extend the loop a little. Now, the trick is to hold your finger down on the table inside the loop. Look at the end of the string as you do this. Otherwise, your gaze will lead the audience to realize what you're doing. As the audience pulls the string, the ring will fall into place, like this underneath the cloth. That's how to magically thread a piece of string through a ring. Number 14. The triple nut trick. Here are 3 nuts. One is eaten and the other 2 are placed in one hand. Magically, the third is restored. The trick is simple. You have a secret 4th nut, or whatever you want to use. A gummy bear works well too. Hide the 4th nut in your hand with a finger palm. Basically, just naturally hold it in your last 2 fingers. As you perform the trick, eat the first peanut, or hide it in your pocket if you're allergic to nuts. Next, place the second peanut into the other hand, and finally, when you place the third one into your hand, let go of the palmed nut. Your friends will go nuts trying to figure this one out. Number 13. The known card. The trick goes like this. The audience picks any card from the deck. They memorize the card and then place it on top of the deck. The deck then goes behind the magician's back. Then the magician realizes that the magic shouldn't be done behind their back, so the cards are pulled back out, and he asks if the bottom card is the audience's chosen card. Obviously, they say the magician got it wrong, after which point he puts the cards back behind his back and tells them what card they chose. Here's how it works. When the deck is placed behind your back, you turn the top card over. That way, when the deck is brought to the front again, the chosen card can be seen. The audience sees the bottom of the deck, but you can see the top. Just make sure not to flash the top card as you bring it back around. After you perform the whole I got it wrong act, place the deck back behind your back and flip the top card over again. Now, after you bring the card back to the front, you can reveal that you knew their card all along. You can just outright tell them, or subtly shuffle their card into the deck and act like they left a fingerprint on it, which you can see. Number 12. Elastic through elastic trick. Watch as these 2 interlocking elastic bands melt seamlessly through each other. Here's how this one works. The truth is, they are in fact interlocked. As you stretch it one way and the other, there really isn't any way out, but there is if you know the secret move. Move your second finger so that it touches your fingernail. Now pull it across so that it snags onto it. Then, as you move your fingers, you push back and release the band so that now it is on the outside of the elastic band. Make sure to keep the bands pushed together so that visually they still look like they're pushed together. Then slowly move your hands and pull them apart. A little practice with this one makes perfect. The move is really quick so that in real time your friends will have a hard time noticing. Number 11. The pencil trick. Count along with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do this one in slow motion to show you how it's done. First, perform the first 4 steps of the trick. There's nothing sneaky going on here. Now, pick the first pencil up, show it to the audience, and put it in the other one. Well, not quite. You have to fake it with some easy sleight of hand. Perform a simple false transfer by snatching the pencil back with your fingers and pretend to put it in your hand. For a more flawless transition, make sure to lift up the fingers of the hand you're putting the pencil into. It will create a cover to perform your sneaky sleight of hand behind. When done smoothly, it should look seamless. Finally, pick the second pencil up, show it like you did previously, drop it into your hand, and then reveal your empty and the one with both pencils. In case you're wondering what that whole hand drumming 8-move procedure at the start was all about, there's a good reason for it. It creates the idea of symmetry. In effect, it works to tell your audience subliminally that the 2 pencils always exist on either side. The misdirection also works so well because the audience's eyes are drawn to the second pencil as you perform your sleight of hand. Number 10. Handkerchief coin vanish. Watch as these 2 coins are placed in this hanky. 2 taps to prove they're still there. Now the coins have disappeared. With this one, make sure to fold the hanky from peak to peak with a gap at the top. Fold one side over like this, and the other over in the same way. Now, simply transfer these ends to a grip in 3 of your lower fingers. Use the thumb and index finger of each of your hands to grab the peaks. Now, when you let go, only let go of your 3 lower fingers, not your thumb and index fingers. Hold the hanky upright, hitting the table twice, and then here's the real magic. Once you let go, the 2 coins will end up sitting in the middle crease created in the hanky. To finish the trick and to prevent the coins in that little valley from flashing, simply rotate an end towards your audience and fold it all up. Collapse the handkerchief onto the palm of your hand slowly so that the coins don't clash together, and watch your audience be amazed. To perfect this trick, you'll have to stop those coins from making noise in the hanky, and there's a straightforward way to do this. Simply coat them in clear tape on both sides and they'll be nice and quiet. Number 9. The paddle move. This trick is so versatile, it's a magician's favorite. Look at this knife. It's dirty. If only there was an easy way to clean it. Well, there is. A little flick, bang, and the dirt is gone. Check both sides and you can see it's now nice and clean. The truth is, the knife is clean on one side, but not the other. The whole trick is making the audience believe you're showing 2 sides of the knife, but really you're just showing the same side twice. To achieve this look, all you have to do is rotate the knife 180 degrees using your thumb and index finger as you twist your hand up. At normal speed, it looks really convincing. Number 8. The floating steel ball. Watch closely as this mystery steel ball starts floating. Wonder how that was done? It's a simple visual gag. All you need is a soup ladle, which might need bending into shape so that the handle is positioned behind the scoop. Also, make sure to wear a long sleeve shirt, which is fairly tight as that's where the handle will be held. Once you're ready, simply clasp the end, reveal the ball, lift your top hand off first, and the rest is pure showmanship. Number 7. Heel an apple. Oh look, someone's taken a bite out of my apple. No worries though, all I have to do is rub it and it's nice and new. Confused? Well, I'm gonna show you how to become an apple doctor. Just buy 2 and sacrifice one of them. Cut your second apple and then slice away a sliver from the white part of it. Now, stick your thin piece to the other apple and, from a distance, it should look like that apple has been nibbled on. To make this really convincing, pretend to chew something as you perform the trick. Then, when it comes to the trick, turn the apple around and block the sides so your friends don't see the cut piece protruding out, and then pull the white part off. Simple. Number 6. Coin through a binder. This is a regular binder, and a coin will be dropped on top of it. Now, watch as it's shaken about. Look carefully, and you can see it's managed to trap itself inside the binder. To do this, you'll need a regular binder with a clear case. You'll also need 2 coins, one of which is already positioned inside the sleeve, but hidden underneath your hand. It helps if the coin is relatively thin so that it can move around. Then place the second coin on the top, and start moving the binder back and forth. Just catch the coin on the top at the same time as you release the coin in the sleeve. As with anything, to make the transition look smooth, you'll have to practice. Number 5. Restore a can. Watch this empty, open Coke can. All it needs is a little rub with a thumb, and it's restored. This one is so easy and will be brilliant to perform at a party. Basically, the hole is an illusion. All you need to do is get some black paper, or print out the shape of the sealed top so that you can cut a convincingly shaped piece of black paper to stick on the top. Bend the paper slightly so that it's concave and then lick it so that it attaches to the lid. Then, poke a hole in the side of the can and drain about 1/3 of the liquid out of it. This will allow you to crush the can slightly to make your audience believe it's open. Place your thumb over the hole so that the carbon dioxide gas inside the can will restore it to its original shape. Now, just perform the trick. Take the can, show it's empty, and shake it slowly. Make sure to hold tightly on the hole. This will help restore the can. Then you cover the hole. Take the black piece of paper off and finish the trick. Number 4. Chocolate box trick. This one's perfect to impress a date with. Show them an empty chocolate box and then place the lid back on it. Take the lid off and the chocolates are restored. To perform this trick, you actually need 2 identical boxes of chocolates, one empty and the other one full. Take the full tray out and place it under the lid. Place the lid on the edge of the table so that it can easily be picked up, and then place it on top of the other box. The plastic mold will fit exactly into the other mold and be flush with the tray as long as you've aligned the trays properly. Voila! Number 3. The pepper water trick. This is a bowl of water with pepper on the top. Watch as the water becomes afraid of a finger. This doesn't usually happen. It only happens because before the trick, you placed a tiny bit of soap on your fingertip. The soap's magical properties dissipate the pepper granules to the side. Amazing! Number 2. Jumping elastic band. Carefully watch around these 2 fingers. 1, 2, 3, boom, they've jumped. To perform this one, you need to place the band around your 2 initial fingers, and then when you pull it back, place the band around all 4 fingers. It will sit around your fingernails on the back until you've straightened your hand. Only then will it move to your other 2 fingers. Number 1. Ripping a coin up. Watch as this coin is folded inside this piece of paper, and finally, watch as the paper and coin, which you can see inside, is ripped apart. The trick works because the coin was sneakily slipped out of the paper during the folding process. Just as the paper got folded to this point, you perform a move which allows the coin to slip into your hands. Fold the paper towards your audience and let the coin slip into your hand. To end the trick, cup your fingers around the coin and hold the paper. To make it look like the coin is still in the paper, just squeeze the coin to make the indent as the trick is being performed. So, there you have it, 15 amazing yet easy tricks. Let me know in the comments how you got along performing these. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop it a like and more will be made. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, hitting that bell icon to make sure you don't miss another video. Thanks for watching.